Welcome back to Infographics Part 2. I've made a couple changes since you saw this last. I've gotten rid of those lines just because I felt like it. I've also changed the font. I wanted something kind of science fiction looking, and I'm into the paranormal fiction thing. But we still have the same categories: one kid with supernatural talent, many kids with supernatural talent, gate to another dimension, gate to another time, parent is a main character, parent is a main character. Everyone thinks Joyce is crazy. Everyone thinks Abe is crazy. Scary monster that eats people on both sides. So, now's the fun part. If you'll look at this, if you want to see the whole thing, notice I've got lots of blank space above and below. I want to find pictures for each side. I'd love to find a heading on one side that says Stranger Things, and then on the other side that says Miss Peregrine's. So I'm going to Google for those. How do I do that? I have opened up a new web tab, and let's just look for Stranger Things, see what we can find. We want to go to Images, and since we're dealing with a long, skinny infographic, we want something that's portrait, which means it's a more long, skinny picture as opposed to a short, fat one. Let me see if I can find a good example. We want something like this that's in portrait mode instead of something that is in landscape mode. So what if I do Stranger Things portrait? Yeah, it worked! Sweet. Okay, there are some funny pictures here. Which ones do I want to use? Oh, I like that picture of 11 with the blood coming down from the nose. I'm going to look for some pictures and save you guys the time of listening to me talk to myself. I'll be back when I find a good one. Found it. I like the one with Lucas with the binoculars. Yeah, that's good. So, right click. We want to save the image as Lucas. On the desktop, click on Save. Ooh, nasty one with Billy with his face all cut up. Let's see if we can find Miss Peregrine. And let's look for portrait again. Ooh, this is creepy. I like that one. Yeah, look at the eyeballs. All right, so let's go with this one. Let's go to Save Image As, and then Peregrine Portrait on the desktop. Now, let's see if they match. We want to get images that are roughly the same size. All right, so I've reopened Canva. I'm back in my image. Click on Uploads. And if I want to upload an image or video, yeah, I go to my device. And let's see if I can do both. Can I click on the first one? And then can I shift-click on the next one? Click on Open. It'll take some time. It'll fill with water. So if I take Lucas, can I just take Lucas and drop him over here? Yeah, can I make him smaller? Let's find out. Can I move that up? Woo! Can I take whoever this guy is? Can I take him? Can I drop him? Can I shrink him? Gotta zoom in. Let's try 100%. I like this. I wish I could get rid of the white border around that picture. I want to see if I can find a picture that's the same size without that white border. I love this picture. But see how Lucas, he doesn't have a border, but this guy does. So I want to get rid of the border. This is the fun part. You'll want to find two pictures that are roughly the same size and, you know, the same orientation, same tall as they are wide, and put them next to each other. This may take some time. I'm going to go back and look for some other stuff. When I find it, I'll be back to let you know. What about the monster, the hollow gas? Give that a shot. Save image as hollow draw on the desktop. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go here. No, let's go here. And I want to upload from my device. I want the one called Hollow Draw, and then I want to open it. It's going to come in. The blue line will tell you when it's ready to add. And I want to see if I can make it the same size as my picture of Lucas. So I'm going to shrink. Maybe like that and like that. Now, does it even up? Do I want to move it over a little bit? Can I make it just fatter? See if you can lay one picture on top of the other and make it the same width. There we go. Because I want to get the proportion about the same. So once you get one picture in, see if you can lay one picture over the top and stretch it out so it's the same size. Because we don't want to have like tall and skinny on this side and short and squatty on that side. So my main thing, like one of the biggest problems we had, are finding two pictures that are the same, not just orientation, but about the same height and about the same width. This may take you some time. But what I did at the top, should I stretch this out? Let's look. I've got quite a bit of stuff. What if I move the pictures down a little bit? Looking at the whole thing, I want to make sure I have about the same amount of space between each of my things that I'm comparing and contrasting. I wonder if I should add one more category. I could. I have room, don't I? What don't I talk about in this? I haven't talked about the name of the monster, have I? So I know in Stranger Things, and I can just copy this because I want to keep the same font, right? I can move it over. And then I can copy it again, and I can scooch that one over here. It's Demogorgon, right? Demogorgon. I'm not sure how to spell Demogorgon. Is it Demogorgon? Let's find out. Demogorgon, right. And then from the, it's called Hologast from Miss Peregrine, right? Notice how I'm checking the internet just to tell me if I spell stuff right. Now, if I zoom out, how's that look? At the top, I just added fonts for Stranger Things and Miss Peregrine. If you go to text, you have lots of choices on what fonts you can use. I liked these because the colors were weird and they had a sci-fi look to them. Like, I wouldn't want to use the sweet logo because I'm not doing a sweet thing. I'm doing a kind of creepy, scary thing. So see if you can find a font that you can use on both sides that matches, and then yeah, I think we're good. What if I move that up? Yeah, that looks good. It looks like we're evened out on both sides. Everything is straight across from each other. Centering is good. We've split it into two parts. And the photos are right below it. So yeah, so how do we download this thing? I'm assuming it's the down arrow. Download it as a PDF. You'll click on download. And when you're done, if you click on it, yeah, that looks decent. So the thing we're looking for is we want clean fonts that are easy to read. We want spacing that is the same between all of your categories. And then we want pictures to be the same orientation, like a portrait versus a portrait. And we want them to be roughly the same size. Looking for the pictures may be the hardest problem we have. That's what we've got. Keep it clean, keep it balanced, and make it look great. And there's our infographic. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.